Very official. I love it. Hello. Yes. What's going on? How are all my squares making out in this beautiful, beautiful, warm, sunny, hot summer? I can't even fake it.
Hot summer, really?
It was a hot summer night, and
You think anybody's buying that?
uh, I don't even think I can go on anymore with this show. I don't have the energy right now. I have just finished 6.5 hours of shoveling as I am my own snowblower. I am the snowblower.
What's shoveling?
I, Jeff, he keeps doing the same joke because Jeff has not seen the outside since the winter has started. He's been hibernating. He is the Grizzly Adams of the Steve Squared Show. By the way, that's what you're watching. This is very exciting and different. We are on tape delay. This is going to be consumed for your enjoyment, your pleasure. So this is actually going to work out good, Jeff, because people can now, they don't have to race and rush at 6:30. They can finish shoveling, take a hot shower, have a little something to eat, and relax and enjoy the Steve Squared Show. Maybe at like 8 o'clock.
Look at that.
What do you think is the best time to enjoy the Steve Squared Show? When do you enjoy it?
When I'm asleep.
There you go. Not unlike our other patron who's missing, the third musketeer of this nightmare trio. We don't know. Steve is still missing. They're actually doing a dateline. I'm worried about him. They haven't seen him since the last snowdrift. He is missing. So
Where is Steve?
I'm a little concerned. Now, you might have seen I'm actually still in Milan. I'm still at the Olympics. I got the team behind me. I felt it was so nice of them to include me in the group photo. They didn't have to do that. I told them, I said, don't do it. I know I meant a lot to you guys. I inspired you guys. I've talked about you guys. And they said, get in here. So you can see I'm right in the center where I should be. It's
How did you
unbelievable.
get that gig? Imagine that.
Well, the hockey guys love me because I'm wearing a hockey kind of ski hat. They enjoy.
Who did you bribe to get on the team plane?
Uh, I know people. Well, first of all, if anybody should be with the hockey team, it should be you. You're the hockey guy of this of the Steve Squared Show.
Yeah, I don't fly them.
That's true. You're our hockey analysis. So, speaking of which, first of all, very exciting. We're going to get Jeff's take on this because Jeff can take it more than I can. Big win this weekend for the U.S. Men's and women take home the gold. Double Canadian loss. It was like a 1-2 punch. They got a shot in the ribs. Yeah. They were like this on 2 days ago. And then yesterday, they got a hook and a cross, and they went down for the count.
Yep.
They got the old 1-2.
I love seeing Connor McDavid so close to tears. Good.
And as the Canadian should be, this has been a very bash Canada year. They cannot be feeling good about themselves. This is not a good year for Canada. It's very problematic.
Sports-wise, absolutely.
To be Canadian right now. You're not repping Canada proudly.
Hey, now, they made silver.
They do what?
They made silver.
They did. I know. And the way, did you see the way they were very sore losers. They were. The woman was giving them the silver medal. Not one even made eye contact and even said thank you or shook their. They looked at it like it was a piece of crap. Very, very. I didn't think that was very right. That was very disrespectful.
It was just strong loser bullshit.
And then they. So, and what do you care anyway? You win. You'll go back to your NHL teams. You're all making millions of dollars. Do you really care?
Yeah, really.
At the end of the day, this is why I have a problem. I still now, I couldn't believe all the watch parties at 8 o'clock in the morning at bars.
Yeah.
The tap, here, the tap room or something. They showed it on my phone. They were people banging beers down, drunk, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's huge. NHL in the Olympics, hell yeah.
But I don't like. I still think is it's a great win. I love the guy scores the goal without the teeth. Love the missing teeth.
Hughes,
Hughes. Uh, Now he's got a brother on the team, right?
he has a brother somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, they're on the team together. They were two
Are they?
Hughes. Yeah, there's two sets of brothers on the U.S. team. The Hughes brothers, and then there's another set of brothers. Um, so Hugh, the other brother, scored a big goal a couple of games ago for them. That
Mhm.
whatever in another game. But this wasn't so unbelievable story as the 1980 team.
Oh, of course not.
You
Nothing will
know,
ever be.
because that's not professionals. At the end of the day, this is U.S. against Canada. It would be like having an NBA team playing another NBA team. Like it's
If this were a bunch of bums on the U.S. team beating Canada, a bunch of
right.
no names, it could have been big, but
I just think they should go back to. And I don't like when the Summer Olympics when the U.S. sends like Steph Curry and they win by 90 points against Slovenia. Like what does that mean?
you got to take the pros out of the Olympics.
That's the whole point.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter if other countries do some kind of swindling to make it pros. We do it the right way, and that's why it makes the winning even more satisfying.
Hmm?
It's
Yeah.
like you guys had a cheat, you made your professionals, you called them something else, but we still beat you with our college guys or with our amateurs. You start sending, Michael Jordan to win, you know, and you're winning NBA games against, Estonia, 100-2. What does that mean? I mean,
Yeah.
is that really exciting?
No, it takes away from what it's supposed to be.
And so it was a 2-1. It was a good hockey game,
It was great. The
and
goaltending was phenomenal.
the goaltending. That guy, was his name Hallebuck? Who does he play for?
Hellebuck.
Who does he play for?
Hellebuck? Shit. Um, I forget. Not St. Louis.
Check your
Hellebuck.
phone.
I forget who he plays for.
Do a little phone check.
Damn.
I forget.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Winnipeg. No, that's Canada. Not Winnipeg.
yeah. He's
Who
got.
does Hellebuck play for? I completely forgot. I should not be forgetting that.
He doesn't play for your team, the North Stars or the Stars, the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, Hellebuck plays for the Winnipeg Jets.
the Winnipeg Jets, a Canadian team.
Yeah.
Isn't that appropriate? Uh,
And
it's
boy, they're gonna hate him when they get back to regular
Oh my
games.
gosh, right? That's the weird thing is like like you're right. He's not like probably obviously he's their goalie and but now
Yep.
he's like one for the US, so it's kind of a weird thing for them.
Yep.
But so that was pretty exciting and then and the women won their gold medal. Uh
PAW. Hell yeah.
so it was a clean sweep, as they say.
Yep.
And I would have liked to have repped better in the curling, but we didn't do as well in the curling. Not a good showing for you. Although we did win
You had to
something.
go. You had to go and ruin it with curling.
Well, it's on ice. It's almost like hockey.
Yeah. Okay.
It's as violent as hockey.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm telling you, if you got hit with one of those stones, did you ever try to pass a stone that big? It's
I
not
bet.
easy.
I bet curlers have all their teeth.
They probably do. And if they don't, it's not from a curling accident.
No, it's not.
If not, hey, do you know the oldest person to ever be in the Olympics?
No.
58 years old.
58.
Yeah, I'm not. I forgot what sport. I just know the age because it was just on a trivia thing.
Team shuffleboard.
What?
Team shuffleboard.
Could have been. Could have been. It could have been. Could have. Well, it could be curling. I don't think it was the downhill slalom, and I don't think it was hockey.
Yeah. Was that person the screamer? Is that what they call them?
The screamer. Where
The screamer for
for curling?
curling.
I would be the screamer, not the sweeper. I would be good yelling because my mom says I yell a lot. so I would be perfect for yelling. Um, now, I would ask Jeff about the storm, but he doesn't know what I'd be talking about.
I
Jeff?
went out driving this afternoon in this.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Where?
I got bored sitting around, so I took a drive around. Went down to Amityville, Montauk Highway, and everything.
Did you go to any, was it to a store or you just were
I
driving?
stopped. Yeah, I stopped at Stop and Shop in Amityville.
They were open?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Are you serious?
no, I'm serious.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Did you was there a lot of people out or
Like 6 or 7 people were there.
okay.
I told
Did
them,
you see did you see a lot of now you have the Jeep, it handles well
yep.
on the terrain. How was the roads? Were they plowed well?
And some of them were. Parts of Montauk Highway are still just a freaking train wreck, but for the most part, the roads are okay.
Okay. Now I know because I was debating because I know on my block it's plowed pretty good. I mean, and I shoveled out well. I could have gotten off my block, but I
Mm,
don't know what was ensuing. And plus, I know how hard it is to park by you.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
The
know.
park is
So
terrible.
I wouldn't have been. There would have been nowhere to park. Plus, then I was thinking the railroad. I was thinking, well, I'll just walk downstairs and walk over. But they suspended Long Island Railroad service.
Yeah.
So I mean, it might be up now, but I couldn't get updates, so I didn't know. But they said probably tomorrow. They kept saying Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that wasn't an option. So we went to the next best thing, a tape delay. This is like 1970. This is a delayed what we had to do to give you people entertainment.
It's so difficult.
We had to Jeff had to go to his bag of tricks, somehow conglomerate some kind of Zoom meeting, which we are doing. I talked to Tony. He's going to put it out after we finish. And I don't even know if this show is probably not going to be an hour. It's probably going to be shorter,
More
right?
like 40 minute ish. 40
40
minutes.
minute ish, which is way more than we should be allowed to go anyway. So, can you give me, does it have a running time now? Well, we started about 6:31, 32 ish. It's 6:44. So, but I'm surprised it doesn't have a running clock like OBS.
Yeah, I don't see a running clock here.
That's funny because I don't remember when I did Zoom meetings, like it might give you a heads up when there's 5 minutes left.
Probably.
That's what it usually does. It'll say 5 minutes, like it'll come up or it'll say something, um, which
Let's
is good.
hope. If not, the show's just going to cut off.
Or else it'll just cut off. And I look, I have been cut off many a times without a proper good evening. I'm going to say it. Let me say it right now. Thank you for watching and good night. Good. So if that happens, I've said good night to all of you squares. Stay safe. Be careful out there. Don't be Jeff. Don't be cocky. Don't do what this guy does. He goes out exploring. For someone that doesn't take chances in an airplane or a boat, this guy runs around all over town in his Jeep.
What's the big deal? It was only a little snow.
To some places of Suffolk, I think kind of close to you, got 29 inches.
Yeah.
29 inches, Jeff. It's a lot of
Yeah.
snow.
A lot of snow. And it's not going to
And
stop living. My God.
well, it's at least for the day. I mean, I'm sure tomorrow things should be better. I had a huge limb fall by my house.
Yeah.
Just missed my Jeep. So I run out. I'm in shock. I could right before the show. I couldn't believe it. And then I'm trying to clip things, and it's a huge limb. And then the guy comes from my next door neighbor says one of the salt trucks hit it, and it got knocked down. So he said, "Don't be doing this. Call the town." But of course, nobody answers from the town.
Of
I
course not.
called. I called the town. Hello, town.
Yeah. Good luck.
Exactly. In the middle of today, they're not coming back to help me with my tree limb.
No.
Uh,
You
so
can really get rid of those trees in front of that house.
you know how much it costs for a limb, let
Oh,
alone. I mean, how much is it for one of those? You know the trees by my house. What one tree would be what? One of those trees.
the
I mean,
tree in my old backyard was like a little shorter than the one you're talking about.
I
I
have
think
some big ones.
I paid like it cost me about $3,500 to get rid of it.
and that's without the
Not,
stump.
and they left the stump.
They left the stump. You always leave the stump.
The stump would have been like another 2 grand to grind out and flatten
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's insane.
I might do it myself. Maybe you'll come over one day and we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah, no.
Would you help me with that?
No.
What if I went to Ace and got a chainsaw and an axe?
It, yeah, okay. Sure. You might want to get everybody out of that house.
Timber!
It's a tree. You're going to have a tree in your living room.
Timber!
Yeah, good luck.
All right. More importantly, we got bigger fish to fry as the time clicks. So, yes, big hockey, big snow, a lot of big things going on. Here's the next big thing this Friday, the 27th. First of all, I almost forgot. I would never forget. Big, big birthday today. Huge birthday shout out to my niece, Kelly.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
Happy birthday, Kelly. She is a teacher, so she had her school closed today. So she had a snowstorm for her birthday.
Nice. Congrats.
Yes. So big birthday for Kelster. And she's having, I think my sister made her chicken parm. She's going,
Ooh,
yeah, she's going with the chicken parm. She was going to go to a sushi restaurant, a nice sushi place, but of course, the blizzard happened. So
sushi.
what happened?
Sushi?
She likes sushi. I'm not a big sushi fan, but she's a big
No,
sushi. She likes the sushi. I know you love sushi.
no, no. You
Um,
cook that stuff.
I actually back in the war, I dated a girl named Sushi. That was another story. I still wake up with bad dreams. I think they call that PEST, PEST syndrome.
Yeah, okay.
I have PEST. So there's also big news. A movie is coming out. I know this is of no concern to you. Friday, the February 27th. I think that's Friday. Is that Friday the 27th? Today's the 23rd, 24th, 25th. Yep, Friday the 27th.
Okay.
Is an Elvis documentary. It's done by Baz Luhrmann, who did the Elvis movie with Austin Butler. So he did this lost, never seen before footage of Elvis's big Vegas comeback show, 1970. At the it was a big show. Everybody was coming. It was going to be his big comeback. So this is, and it's a lot of. You're a film guy. I'm getting a call from Carmel, New York.
Carmel?
Should I take it while I'm on the air?
Sure, why not?
Let's see. We have a caller. Hello?
Hi, this is Stephanie calling from Community. How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not able to talk right now. I'll have to call you back, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm just at work.
Okay, no problem. I'll please.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. You notice I said I'm at work. This is work to me. It's not enjoyment.
I'll mask that call out later.
Thank you. So you can leave it in. So they're gonna have. So what is this? Yes, you're a film guy, and I'm very interested to see what you're going to do with this Provincetown Pizzeria documentary. Listen. We'll wait and hear it out. They didn't connect. Just Adam reached out to you and said hello.
Yeah, I texted him back. I guess he'll call me sometime this week. We'll see what happens.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Did you see the trailer at all, or what I sent you?
I watched what you sent me.
Okay, because there is the full thing somewhere, and that's why I wanted you to see how poorly it was done as far as the sound. It was just poorly done. But the guy, I think it was on Amazon Prime or Netflix. It was, they want, this is really serious content for this story.
Yeah.
It's like this, they had this long time place, in Provincetown. So we'll see. But he's got this lost never before how do you lose footage? And then why do you find it 70 years later? Everything is lost, never before seen. Why?
Yeah.
Why is that? I know it's a gimmick to advertise, but
all that footage was seen at some point by somebody.
I saw all of it because the trailer, I seen every ounce of it. So I can see when I watched the trailer for the movie, I was showing my mom. She's a big Elvis fan, and she was disappointed to see it was going to be in the movies. But I said, "Don't worry, it'll be on streaming in a week." I said
Yeah, really.
it's not
I
going
didn't
to be
know
in
it
the,
was on.
it's on IMAX in the movies. Which theaters have IMAX?
The Showcase, Regal. I think AMC has an IMAX. I
So this
think.
won't be in South Bay Cinema. Probably
No.
not.
No, well, it might.
It doesn't have to. Yeah, it says Epic Elvis Presley in concert IMAX. So does that mean it's only at an IMAX theater?
No, it'll be available in standard screens.
Okay. So the IMAX gives it what experience? Tell our audience.
The IMAX is just a gigantic screen and some of the best audio you can get in a movie theater.
So probably good for a concert like this. Or
Good for
music.
concert. Is it all concert?
Well, it's not
What?
it's a lot of footage, interviews, him talking right before the concert, like getting ready, behind stage, things like that, and then there'll be some music. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's
If
all.
there's a lot of concert footage, I can see doing an IMAX thing. But if there's a lot of interview, I don't know why they want to do that in IMAX.
I'd have to see. Well, I'll have to see it. Any interest to see it, or you're not? That's not you. You're not an Elvis fan, right?
I'm not an Elvis fan.
You're not an Elvis fan. But it's so we'll see. But I don't. There's no other movies coming out, right? Is there anything coming out that you were interested to see?
There's one I want to see that just came out called Project Hail Mary
Okay.
with Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay. Yes, I saw the
He
trailer.
has to go into space, save a planet or whatever. I wanted to go see that, but
Okay,
it's 2.5 hours long, so you're not going.
I'm out. Uh, I don't do anything 2.5 hours. There's nothing. The only thing I do that was 2.5 hours was shovel, and that I took a nap during shoveling. That was.
Great movies you're missing just because of the time limit.
I'm kidding. I would see if it's worth the watch. I mean, look, The Godfather was pretty long. Got a little long.
A little long.
It was a little long.
That friggin' movie wouldn't end.
It wouldn't end. I know. Hey, this is something that might interest you. The Harlem Globetrotters are trotting around 100 years. This is their 100th year. You believe that? They started in 1926.
Really? That's 26?
1926 in Chicago.
Hmm.
And you know who founded them? Or created them, founded them, put them together?
No idea.
A gentleman named Abe Saperstein. Abe Saperstein put this act together, so to speak. Now, have you ever seen the Globetrotters? Did you ever go see them as a kid or watch them on TV?
I used to watch them on TV back in like the 80s.
Wide World of Sports, right?
Yes.
You'd always see it on Saturday afternoon. They'd always be.
Yep.
And that's when they were the Globetrotters because they had
Yep.
Meadowlark Lemon,
Yep. That was a great team.
Curly Neal,
Oh, Curly. I miss Curly.
right? Sweet Lou Clifton,
Yeah.
Sweet Nate Clifton,
I want to see that team. Bring them back, please.
Goose Tatum.
Goose.
You knew them. So the Harlem Globetrotters are coming Saturday to the Coliseum. Boom.
Okay.
Here's another story. So in case how do you know we have 9 minutes? They gave you a 9-minute, 10-minute heads up?
Yes.
Oh boy. Here's another little cute fact find. Brad Reese, you might have recognized the last name, the heir, the grandson to the legendary Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh, hello.
Very upset. He's very upset, Jeff.
Why? Because of white chocolate Reese's?
Because because
There's white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups.
he's accusing Hershey of using chemical compound, not milk chocolate, but using chemical compound coatings of some conglomerating mess to make the Reese's peanut butter cups. Um,
And I've been eating that shit.
well, Hershey denies the claim.
Oh,
They
of course.
say, no, you're a senile old man. You're a
Yeah,
sen-"
because they're going to admit that they're poisoning people with fake chocolate.
And it would be perfect if Sammy Davis or Gene Wilder was still alive and they could sing, who can make chocolate?
Who can make the
The
sunshine
Candy Man.
bring
We
away
take,
with you?
we take a little metal, we take a little compound, we mix it all together. The Candy Man can. Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Not at all. Come on. So, this is we still got a minute here. I know I had to do this story in honor of my niece's birthday. I haven't been doing a lot of Newsday, but let me read you this real quick. It's a quick one. I think we can get it in. It's an Ask Eric. It says, there's a gal in my social circle. This is a woman saying there's a girl in her social circle, makes a habit of attending birthday parties. And in addition to the piece of birthday cake she consumes at the party, wraps a couple of pieces of cake to take home for herself without asking.
Okay.
She said, on my 37th birthday, I had a gathering of about 12 people. I baked my own cake, a simple 2-layer. After everyone wanted to have a slice, I was delighted to see there was a couple left. At the end of the party, they were gone, and my cake hoarder struck again. I was livid. And so she wants to know if she should say something to this woman and how to deal with this problem of this cake stealing, wielding psychopath that comes and takes all the cake. She literally takes the cakes, Jeff.
You got to speak up. Don't be stealing my cake.
Let's say, where are you going with that cake?
Exactly. Don't keep quiet. Say something.
You could lose your head for that. You could lose.
Protect the cake.
You could lose your head. I mean, just ask Marie Antoinette. Let them eat cake.
We're talking about cake here, Steve.
Let them eat. Well, that's what she said. Let them eat cake. And then they beheaded her. And do you know who played Marie Antoinette in the movie? Let's see how good you are, Mr. Movie Guy.
I have no idea.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, she did do that, didn't she?
She did. And she was beheaded. I don't think she was literally beheaded. She should have been because the movie was awful.
Well, yeah. She's still. I saw her recently. She's still walking around.
Oh, good. With a head?
She's got her head on.
All right, good. Thank goodness. Is there a countdown? Or we could? Well, unfortunately, this is the best content we could do, which is not
You've
very
got
good.
4 minutes to read.
We got 4 minutes.
Yes.
All right. So what do you got to say, Jeff? I'm hogging the airways. Anything on your mind?
Not really. No.
You want to do this? You want to do this with me? It's called Rock Voices. It's at Long Island. It says here they don't do any auditions. This is all free. You can, if you've never sung before, they got together at the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Plainview. And there are rehearsals, you put on it, you commit to a season, there's rehearsals. It's very good. And you do this concert. It's like a singing choir concert, but it's like they do different, it's called Rock Voices, Long Island. And I knew there has to be a catch. After the free session, if you want to, after the trial period, it costs $275.
Of course.
That includes the concert performance, Jeff.
Yeah. Okay. That's a hard pass. Thank you.
That's the concert performance. And I think the concert that you give is at Madison Square Garden. I think it's at Jones Beach. I think we'll be performing July 12th at the beach. Hey, you want to see Steve and Jeff in Rock Voices?
No, thank you.
Or do you want to see the Globetrotters?
I'll see the Globetrotters.
Fine.
I'd rather do that.
All right. Well, everybody, I don't have to tell Jeff to stay safe because he's always safe. Jeff, but he does venture out. I'm very surprised you went out in the Jeep today. I'm glad that you
I
got
did.
out of the house.
I slipped on some ice, but I went out.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
See, this is what I'm saying. Be careful. Don't stay in. Have some soup.
For what?
You got to be careful. And
Oh,
yes,
wow.
I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. This snow's never going to end. I'm just done. I'm completely done with this. You know what I am? I'm dumbbells done. Oh, I lost my picture. Anyway,
It
thanks.
was a it was a
thanks.
harmless cyclone bomb. Relax.
Okay. Anything cyclone and bomb is not harmless. Thank you, Jeff, for jumping in and for putting this all together. Again, Jeff, with the production skills, he puts this all together so you people will not miss a Monday. He will do whatever it takes to not miss a Monday.
I got you.
Thank you, Hefe, and Steve, Funny Man, Stevie K. Next Monday, we'll be back in the studio. Hopefully, all the snow will be a distant memory. We'll have Steve, Tony, and the rest of the gang. Maybe we'll even get a guest or two. We'll get something going on next week. I'll do something fun. For myself and Hefe, have a safe week, and we'll catch you next Monday, 6:30. Steve Squared Show.